Hello my lovely crafters, this is Crafty Sue 519. Welcome to my channel, and this is my Tea Tuesday. No tea again today, sorry, it's late again. Got my good old Diet Coke. I'm late because I had to go to the doctor's this morning for blood work, and I'm bruising up already. I'm one of those lucky people who have extremely tiny rolling veins, so it's very, very hard for people to do blood work on me. But Linda was marvelous this morning, and she got me on the first stick for a change, so that was great. So, as most of you who follow me know, I was just in Rhode Island for several weeks, and I visited with my nephew Ronnie. Now, I had talked to you about Ronnie a long time ago, and told you about his store and all the things that he sells, and showed you a couple of things that I have that he's gifted me over the years. And Ronnie and I were very, very close when we were young. All our lives, you know, up until we went our separate ways, because that's what happens in life. You know, I got married and had a family. He went into a very dark place for quite a while, but cleaned himself up and went to college and graduated and did very well, and ended up living a very different life than mine. He is still very much a hippie, and when I saw him this time, his hair was down to his butt. He's got blonde hair too, tied back in a ponytail, and it was so long. I don't think I've ever seen his hair that long. What a long, scraggly beard. Good old Ronnie. He hasn't changed at all. And we talked about stuff from when we were younger, concerts that we went to, and crazy things we did, and it was just fun talking and laughing about those old days and how much we've changed through the years, what direction his life went into, what direction my life went into. And it was a lot of fun and brought back lots and lots of memories. I was probably, the story I'm going to tell you now, I'm guessing I was around 19 years old. And Ronnie was probably 17. He's about 2 years younger than me. But I was kind of a little bit of a flower child back then too. And we loved to go to concerts together. And I'm not going to say I was little Miss Innocence, because I was not. But would I change anything that I did back in those days? Absolutely not. I had a wonderful time. I didn't hurt anybody. No one hurt me. I did not get hurt. I was not stupid. I did not ever get into heavy drugs or anything like that. Unfortunately, that's the direction Ronnie went. And boy, that was a tough few years with him. But anyhow, I'm going to tell you a story of a particular day, because this has just been on my mind, and we laughed so much about it when I was in Rhode Island. One day, we have this beautiful park in Rhode Island called Roger Williams Park, and it is huge, huge park, and it has a zoo, and it has a lake where you can get those pedal boats and pedal around on the lake, and just a beautiful place to just bring a blanket and a picnic and sit there. And has a beautiful carousel, old carousel. I always go on a carousel when I go there. Has a playground for kids. When I took care of my grandkids, I always took them there. They love to go to the playground and go on a carousel, and we get ice cream and feed the ducks and geese. And I have a great video of my granddaughter when she was maybe 2 or 3 years old feeding the geese, and oh, just so cute, just so cute. Anyhow, I digress, but I wanted you to know how pretty this park was. Well, back in the late 60s, early 70s, they would have concerts in the park. And that was a pretty popular thing back in the day. And Ronnie heard about this one band, and I don't remember who it was. Can't say who we went to see, but they were playing in the park one day. So he did not drive at the time, and I had a little Triumph GT6 sports car, and I picked him up and we drove to Roger Williams Park and went and brought a little blanket, sat on the ground and listened to the music. And it was a lot of fun. It was a beautiful sunny day. It was in the summertime. And we were just having a good time with everybody. You could get high just breathing from everybody else smoking pot there. There was no security, nobody around. It was just a very calm, fun afternoon with great music. Well, about 3/4 of the way through the concert, one of the guys in the band had a bag in his hand, and he reached down inside and started throwing joints out into the crowd. They were just flying all over the place. I couldn't believe it. And Ronnie got so excited, he jumped up and ran to try to get some of these joints and ran into something, and he broke the toes on his foot. I know, it's not funny. He was really hurting, but I can still to this day see him hobbling back to me and saying, I got some. Oh, you just had to see it to believe it. It was so funny, and he was so happy that he scored a few of these joints that they were throwing out into the crowd. I have to be honest with you. I have no clue if there was really marijuana in those things or if it was just fake. We didn't do anything with them that day, and Ronnie took them. So to this day, all of these years later, more like 50 years later, I have no idea. I didn't even ask him the other day when I saw him if they were real or fake, or the band was just trying to get the crowd going. I have no clue. But it was so funny. I never saw him move so fast, jump up and run, and bang. Oh gosh, that was so funny. I don't know if you find it as funny as I do, but just to see him hobble back. Oh gosh, so proud of himself that he had scored a few of these joints that we had no idea if they were real or not. Oh God, that's it. That's all I have for you. It's been on my mind since I've gotten back from Rhode Island, and I was skeptical about telling the story or not. I'm always so worried that people will look down on me, and I have to stop feeling that way because I did nothing wrong. And if it offends anybody, oh well. Life is life, and that was my life way back then. And it was just a funny part of it. Just one little funny part of it all. Anyhow, close your eyes and picture a young man with long blonde hair running out into a crowd of people to try to score a few joints and busting his toes doing it. And hobbling back, so proud of himself that he did get a few of them. And I still don't know if they were real or not. Oh, gosh. Oh, maybe this is just funny to me. I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted to tell that story. I've been wanting to for a real long time and procrastinated about it because it may offend some people that I mentioned the word marijuana or whatever, but it was what it was. You know, was what it was. That was a long, long time ago. Anyhow, I hope you got a little bit of a laugh from this. I hope you can picture it a little bit because it was funny. Oh my gosh. Anyhow, his foot's fine now. And all is good. All right, everyone. Just a quick little story for you. And until next time, love yous. Bye.